Hello everyone and welcome to Lake Havasu, Arizona, the spring break destination famous for some of the hottest temperatures on Earth. But it's a beautiful day for skateboarding today here at the Tinnell Memorial Skate Plaza. It's the 2021 SLS Championship Tour. Thanks for tuning in.
Funa Nakayama is back in. She's in sixth place. She has work to do. Oh, wow. That's going to change things quick. Okay, how about this though, Jeff? Not to take anything away from the frontside crooked grind, but we've seen that is her bread and butter trick, right? She does it in her runs, she does it in the single trick section. Is that going to start to hurt the score after a while, or is it always going to be consistently in the same range?
It depends how frequently she does it. If I was her, I'd bring it out and do it on the biggest obstacle in the whole course every single time. She's that good at it. Yeah. 6.1.
That is a huge score.
That tells you the level of trick.
Yeah, so Gabrielle is going to stay in third for now. Probably good enough to make the 8 cut. Nyjah Huston in fourth. Look at a drop, a 2.6.
Clean backside Smith grind. That looked like nothing. That looked so easy. Like she wasn't even paying attention and the hubba was just in her way. Very smooth style, very easy going, no movement in the arms. Look, just stays there, comes out, lands very minimal.
Yeah, like no extra movement at all.
No compression.
Needs a 5.8 to move into first. 5.9, she does it. She can put herself right back in contention with this hard flip
if she's paying attention to the points.
Yeah.
Or whether she just wants to do the tricks. That's the question. Is she aware of that, or will she just go straight for the hard flip 50-50 or a straight hard flip? We're about to see. Street skater mentality right here.
Yeah. So good. That was awesome.
Now that's a hard flip. Wow, that was stumped. That's the gnarliest trick of the day so far that I've seen. That was killer. Third time's a charm right there. Catches that hard flip beautifully. Beautifully. That was an exceptional hard flip. Look at that catch.
It could not be done better, period.
Nope. That's as good as a hard flip looks and gets. Way to go, Mariah. That was killer.
7.4. Mariah Duran launching herself up into second place, just outside of first. Pamela Rosa still up on top.
Pipe all the way behind her right now.
Yeah, I think that's huge. That using the course is everything. Well, it's a lot. Doing hard tricks probably is everything.
Nice half cab nose slide. That was rad.
That was awesome. Anytime you're coming fakie at a big hubba, I mean that doubles the difficulty right there.
That's a flat hubba too. Like that's a flat hubba to hold that in. There's that slow-mo. Nice half cab, locked and loaded, comes out forward. Epic trick.
Clean.
There's another replay from a different angle so you can see that half cab and how she locks in cleanly. Long slide on that one too.
Yeah, she's so consistent and has such a deep bag of tricks. 5.4, great score. Pamela moves into the lead.
If she brings that out and the course is good for her, she's hard to beat like that.
Yeah, and she usually stays on. She's usually good for putting in at least all 3 scores, if not more. Rayssa Leal in. Look at that. So dipped.
Backside Smith grind with a rail touching, front truck just dipped real low.
Yeah, there was no question there. She didn't leave us wondering on that one. And she's got the, look at the feet come together. That's that
exceptional control. That looked like a warm-up for her.
So she had the highest run score. Follows up with a 6.1 on her best single trick. 4.3 That is a great score. That's what you get skating the big section. It's good enough for 8th place for now for Leticia. Nicely done. Rayssa on deck. She's got some of the highest scores of the day.
Oh, wow, and there's a crooked grind. Small gap to crooked grind. It's not a straight. That hubba doesn't go all the way to the top of the takeoff.
You get the sense that she's just warming up for the final, right? She's like, okay, I'm just gonna try out my tricks, see how they feel, see what's working, and it seems like everything's working for her. A 4.5 puts her in first. She gets the 4.7. Back up on top. I think what's going to happen, though, it's going to come down to that last try. If she makes it, she'll probably make top 8. If she doesn't... All right, Rayssa, current leader.
Gap the backside lip slide. Long, flat rail. There's that slow-mo, so you can see the length and gap that she had to pop out to get into that.
It's just too easy looking for her.
Look at that control. Excellent board control.
So she's just going to add to her lead, 4.7. And that is going to do it for women's prelims right there. This is SLS Lake Havasu Championship Tour, stop number 2 as we work our way towards the Super Crown World Championship presented by Cariuma next month in Jacksonville, Florida. Those are the results of the prelims with Rayssa Leal, Pamela Rosa, Mariah Duran locking in those top 3 spots. But as you work your way down, look at 7th and 8th. Congratulations to those skaters. Just holding on, Gabriela Mazzetto and Kate Oldenboving.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lake Havasu, Arizona, home of the London Bridge and some of the hottest summers in the world. And today, it's the site of the 2021 SLS Championship Tour Men's Prelims. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
Chris Joslin is up next. He's in 10th place. He's trying to get rid of a 5.4. A 6.1 is all he needs to bump Luan out of the final and take that spot for his own.
Oh! I would imagine that's how you do it.
Yeah. Okay, so he got an 8.3 for the backside big spin. Is a backside flip more difficult, easier? I don't know.
They're in the same level of it depends on you. The judges are going to decide that. I mean, it's the way that he did it too, right?
He did it perfectly. So, you know, let's assume we're looking at another 8.3. Luan's going to be out of the cut, and then P-Rod will be the new bubble boy in 8th. We'll see. We'll see. 7.9. Joslin just moved into 4th place. Paul Rodriguez on the bubble. Luan out.
Next up, Alex Midler. Looks like he's dropping in switch. Could be going in fakie or switch here. For that cab backside tail slide.
Wow, cab back tail, perfection. Alex Midler in 9th place before that. He had an 8.2 in the run. He had a 7.9, and now he's going to be adding to it with the cab back tail.
8.2 for Alex. That's a good score.
Midler moves up into 2nd, and Heat 2's Ryan DeCenzo just got bumped out of the final. Right.
And then we got Jagger number 1.
Jagger coming in for his first of 4. Oh! Every time, how Jagger eating?
I'll tell you how. He is so confident. Absolutely confident. He is right now setting the standard today. with his skating. First with his line, now with the single trick.
Yeah, he's going to be tough to beat. So consistent, bringing the hard tricks, put together a great line already, and that's going to be a big score. 6.6 or better moves him into first, and he gets an 8.7. So he already has a huge lead as we go back to the top of the order.
Felipe Gustavo dropping in. Another kickflip crooked grind. That is not.
I'm going to claim that landing, just a little front seat where he kind of went into a little nose mani, that's as sketchy as he'll ever get. And it was almost perfect.
Is that a replay?
Nicely done. Yep, that's about it. Agreed, Paul. Everything else, look at that. Locked and loaded, not much movement, perfection. And that was about it, just a slight tweak.
He's stoked. Well deserved. Felipe Gustavo putting down the nollie flip crook for an 8.1. That is great. Good enough to move him up into 10th place with only 2 scores posted so far. Felipe Gustavo, he's in 9th. Needs a 6 or better to move into the 8 cut.
Oh my goodness! Wow!
Hell yeah!
That, I'm going to just throw it out. That was the heaviest thing that we've seen on that thing today. Switch kickflip, backside nose grind. It wasn't a crooked grind.
It was not.
It was a balanced backside nose grind.
And again, perfect. Take another look.
Watch the balance on that. Look, beautiful. No touchdown on the nose.
Oh, wow.
Textbook balance. Watch this. Flip. Pure balance. No pushing down on that. Doesn't get much better than that one.
Okay.
9 club. And rightfully so. He did it with such speed, too.
Look at that.
He just moved into first place.
There's that close-up angle. You can see that locked and loaded, popped in, popped out. He's stoked on that. Love from Carlos. Ribeiro.
Highest score of the day so far. Switch flip, back nose grind. Felipe Gustavo doing it to perfection. Nyjah on deck, 6-time SLS world champion, going back to 2010.
Switch nose grind, start things off.
Starts off with a less than easy trick. Switch nose grind into the half cab kickflip. Nyjah is one of those guys who set the full standard for everybody else at street meet. He set the standard for everybody to go after.
And no one has caught him. He's been beat a few times, but he's still the best at SLS. Right? Am I right?
Look at the board control. I mean, you only have to look at his Instagram every single day to see that. The level of board control is just a step up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You can either call it generational, whatever you want to call it, but he's just on a step above.
Yeah, and he can do every trick. He really can. If he needs a trick, he can do it. And he hasn't had to have been practicing it. He could just pull it out. There you go. Perfect run.
Excellent run for Nyjah. There's that tray flip. Showing good speed throughout the whole line as well.
This is an interesting note right here, Jeff. Nyjah has never not made the final. He's made every single SLS final. He's missed a couple because he was hurt that he didn't go to, but when he skates, he makes the final, period.
That's crazy. That's a statement in itself to everybody else.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Follow me.
Yeah, so technically when he's here, there's only 7 spots open to the final. 8.6. Nyjah getting it. Now Shane O'Neill is on the bubble. And that, I mean, he's got Nyjah coming, Jamie Foy's coming.
Deshawn's not safe either.
Maybe no one is safe.
Oh, Nyjah Huston, Cab Smith.
Wow. So a 7.1 or better moves Nyjah into the cut. I think it might be time to say goodbye to Shane O'Neill. Hate to do it.
As that half cab dips the backside Smith down. Nice revert, very well done.
8.3, third place for Nyjah.
Next up we have Nyjah Huston.
Nyjah already guaranteeing his spot into the final. Getting up into third place.
Wow. Switch frontside heel flip. Tail slide.
Yeah.
Like, that was incredible. Nyjah Huston, no stranger to pressure, no problem with it either. Shows us that right there. Look at the confidence in that.
Yeah. It's like he knew he was going to make that well before he ever tried it. 9 club for Nyjah Huston. It's been rare today. Let's take a look at our final standings here in the men's prelim. Nyjah Huston up on top with that 25.9 overall score, followed by Felipe Gustavo, Jagger Eaton, Alex Midler, Chris Joslin, Mickey Papa, Lucas Rebello, and Deshaun Jordan. Those are your top 8 skaters, all moving on to tomorrow's final. And Jamie Foy just missing the cut.